ASA W. Myers. I was Master Chief Petty Officer. Well, I guess it goes all the way back to high school, and my history and democracy teacher was the football coach, and he had been a lieutenant commander in the Navy in the Second World War. I graduated from high school in 1974. But I can remember he had a lot of features of a military man. You know, he always kept his hair trimmed and had his beard trimmed. And he always took a white handkerchief out and unfolded it to above his nose, and then he unfolded it all back up and put it back in his pocket. I thought that was pretty neat. But I remember stories that he told the class about being in the Second World War on a destroyer, and as a lieutenant commander when he got out. I went to boot camp at Great Lakes. Started on January 4th. I don't remember the day I graduated, but it was 8 weeks of boot camp. Well, it was pretty big of a change. I know my mother was really upset. I was the next oldest in a family of 7 kids. My older sister had got married but didn't go anywhere. They were at the house all the time. So when I left, I was one-way street. I was gone. And since I had just met Joan and we just started dating, we wrote letters. You know, that's the way we communicated in the 50s. We wrote a letter almost every day. Sometimes we'd get, on the ship, we'd get 10 at a time, you know, because that's the way the mail came. I worked in Department 92 at Marion Power Shovel Company, and was heavy equipment, big bearings and all that kind of stuff. I really liked that, but I really wanted to go to the machine shop, which was Department 94, was just the next, in the same big building. In the Navy, I wanted to be a MR. So when they interviewed, first they said I couldn't be an MR because they didn't have any need for them right then. So they said, "How about machinist mate?" I said, "Well, I don't even know what it is." And so they got out the classification book, and I looked up, machinist mate was steam engineer. I said, "Well, I don't think I want steam very much." They said, they didn't say anymore. And then when I got my classification, it was to, and I joined Navy on the 4th of January, and the GI Bill for Korea went out on the 31st, 1955, 31st January, and there was a big surge of people coming in the Navy. And I don't know, one of my cousins that worked in 94 came in, same month I did. In fact, we visited each other in boot camp. It was one of Joan's cousins, not mine, but we worked in the same shop. And he was sent to aviation billet. Went to Memphis to aviator school and became an aviation electrician. But his job, they lived in Chincoteague, Virginia, and his job was flying patrol bombers up and down the coast. You know, the search of whatever they did before they had satellites and everything else. And I went home for 10 days, and then I returned to Great Lakes and went across the street to the Service School Command and went to machinist mate Class A school. I left there, and it was very interesting. They put all the ships up on a board, and according to your standing in the class was when you got to choose your ship. Well, Craig Bickle was number 2 in the class, and I was number 6. I remember one of the instructors telling us that he was breaking the class down. He said 25% of this class will make first class on their first hitch. That's pretty, to be a slick arm first class was, you had to work hard. He said 25% of the class would make second class, 25% of the class would make third class, and the other 25% of the class would never amount to anything. So Craig and I remembered that, and we were close friends. We went on the first ship together. He chose the ship and I chose it. They had 2 billets available. USS Maui, AGS 16. Very unique ship, survey ship.